Hello, Vanessa Webb, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator Australia here. Today I'm going to show you how to make these gorgeous earrings, which you can either keep for yourself, add to your own collection, or give away as beautiful gifts, handmade gifts for Christmas, birthdays, any occasion really. And we are using some of the Stampin' Up! Specialty Designer Series paper, the Expressions in Ink paper, which has the gold foil running through it. So if you look closely at these earrings that I've made already, you'll see that the dome sort of accentuates that that look. So it looks like polished stone, and those little flecks of gold really catch the light, especially under those glass domes. So let me show you what you'll need in order to use our beautiful designer series paper to make your own jewelry, make your own earrings. You will need what is called some Cabochon stainless steel flat round studs. You can get these on eBay. I purchased mine on eBay, and I think I've got about 10 or 15 in the pack, 10 or 15 pairs, sorry, in the pack. Also, look out for the ones that have the stainless steel post, because they are also hypoallergenic. The other thing that you will need is clear crystal round flat back glass domes. So domes that are flat on one side for you to adhere them to your project, and domed on the outside, so you'll have that lovely looking glass effect when you're wearing the earrings. You can also get those on eBay. I actually got a pack of 100 of them for about under $10, so Australian. So they're great. You can actually even use these on your projects. Just stick them on with our Shimmery crystal effects onto a scrapbook page or onto a card. You don't even need to use them with the Cabochon earring bases. So they are beautiful, and they are real glass, so they do have a bit of weight to them, as you will notice when you're playing with them. So the first thing that you'll need to do, I'm actually using the the 18 millimeter, 16 millimeter earrings. So I'm using probably the largest Cabochon earrings. They do come in other sizes, so if you want to go smaller, you'll just use exactly the same technique as I'm about to show you. So I've got a little piece of that gorgeous Expressions in Ink designer series paper, and I'm kind of picking a spot that has a bit of the gold fleck running through it, and I'm going to pop one of my Cabochon earrings down, and I'm just going to trace around the outside of that earring base with a texter or a pencil. It doesn't really matter. I'm using my Stampin' Right marker, whatever you've got handy. You won't see that line because when you're cutting it out, you're actually going to cut out inside the line. We're wanting to cut a circle for each of the earrings that is actually going to go into the base itself. So there's my two circles. You can see they're very roughly drawn. No need to be too neat. And I'm going to get my paper snips, and I'm just going to snip around on the inside, just on the inside of those circles. Now try and stay as close to a exact circle as you can, but you will actually be trimming these down to go inside your cabochons. They will be a little bit too big, and you'll be trimming down where the rough edge is. So I'm just going to go around this one, but I'll show you as I create one of them, as I put it together, exactly what you'll need to do in order to insert the paper. All right, so we've got our two circles, and I'm just going to pick the sort of the roughest edge because that's kind of a little bit of a point there, which I'll shave off. So I'm just going to slightly push it into the Cabochon base, and you'll see how there is a little bit left over. There's a little bit sticking over the lip of the earring base, and I'm just going to shave that bit off, rounding it off so it's a little bit more even. And then I'm going to push that into the earring base and push it down with the point of my paper snips as well. So you've got it fitting nice and snug in there. You'll do that with the second one as well, exactly the same. Then the next bit is to grab one of your glass domes, and you're going to apply a little bit of the shimmery crystal effect. So you want enough on there to spread. If you were going to spread it, you want to be able to spread it over the whole flat part of the glass dome. But because we're actually going to press it into our earring, we actually don't want to have too much. We don't have too much of the crystal effects oozing out the sides. So I've got about that much on there. It's sort of covering about a third or a quarter of the back of the dome. And then I'm going to push it down onto the paper, and I'm going to press it. And all of that crystal effects will go all the way out to the edges. And you'll get that lovely smooth glass dome effect. But if you see the shimmery crystal effects actually has a slight glimmer to it, and it will catch the light even more. And that will take around an hour or so to dry. So don't wear your earrings until the shimmery crystal effects is dry. I actually like to stick them in something like a phone holder so that they will dry flat and they're not going to slip off the dome. But when they're dry, you have these gorgeous earrings, and if you think about it, you can make these in any color. So here I've actually used the pansy, the paper from the Pansy Suite, the designer series paper, and I've cut around 2 little pansies and created my earrings out of those. If you're giving them as a gift, you will want to sit your earrings onto a piece of cardstock or paper. For these ones, I've actually combined both cardstock and paper, and I've used the Ornate Tag Punch, I think it's called, from our annual catalogue. And I've punched out 2 shapes, and I'm just going to stick these 2 shapes together with a small amount of glue. Just a tiny weeny bit of our Tombow, so that you don't have too much glue on there, and you want to match up those 2 shapes. So you've got a nice sturdy little tag to adhere your earrings onto. And then I just used my paper piercer tool from the Take Your Pick tool to make 2 holes, and I evenly spaced them so that the 2 little earrings could sit side by side. Then, you might want to pop them into a little gift box or wrap them in tissue paper. You could tie a little tag there with a stamped greeting on it if you like as well. So there you go, super simple. I will pop all the details of what I've used, including the ingredients from eBay that I got, the bases as well as the domes. Alternatively, you can hop on eBay and do a bit of a search yourself, and you will find other sizes of these, as I said. You can order as many as you like and start making them for Christmas. Thanks so much for watching.